I had intended to go to bed. I did. But I saw this online and I was like, I need to talk about this a little bit. Viola Irene Desmond was born in 1914, July 6th. Died in February 7th of 1965. Canadian businesswoman of black Nova Scotian descent. 1946, she challenged racial segregation at a cinema in Nova Scotia by refusing to leave a whites-only area of the Roseland Theatre. For this, she was convicted of a minor tax violation for the 1 cent tax difference between the seat she had paid for and the seat she'd used, which was more expensive. Desmond case is one of the most publicized incidents of racial discrimination in Canadian history, and helped start the modern civil rights movement in Canada. It was a more peaceful movement in Canada, from what I can remember. Now, she, let's see, I should add as well as this. Desmond would be the first Canadian woman to be featured on the front of a Canadian banknote, but that honor went to Agnes MacPhail, who appeared along with 3 men on a small print run of the commemorative note in 2017. In late 2018, Desmond became the first Canadian-born woman to appear alone on a Canadian banknote, a $10 bill, which was unveiled by Finance Minister Bill Morneau and Bank of Canada Governor Stephen Poloz during a ceremony. Desmond was also named a National Historic Person. Um, you know, I find it kind of funny that people would make a big deal of it. And I mean that. So this just got changed in November of 2018. Now, I'm going to show you guys the bill because I think it's amazing. We saw this, and now here's the thing. Of course, money usually goes this way, and since it's in portrait style, vending machines, bank machines, and things of that nature won't take it. So it's a nice corking note, and one of the nice things about Canadian money is all of the wonderful security aspects of it that make sure that you can't copy the money, which is good. I apologize for Shadow. I don't know what's wrong with him right now. He hasn't had catnip. He may need something. He needs something. But it's funny because, they changed this, and the $10 bill, I believe it was Sir Johnny MacDonald was on it. We don't really pay much attention to who's on a bill until they decide they're going to change it. So there are some who are upset they've changed it. And upgrading the vending machine so they'll take the vertical banknote rather than the horizontal version of normally it's situated this way, and instead it's this way. It's a minor cost, but right away people are like, oh, it cost again. I find it really weird, because to me it's just the bill. I don't really care who's on it so much. And what this does is it allows, and the reason that Yvonne hasn't used it is because we only have the one. They're very slowly circulating them. They're not mass circulating yet. They're trying to give banks and companies time to get all their software upgraded so their machines can take this the same as take any other bill. And that's kind of what you do. But it's weird because we do kind of get attached to who's on our money, I guess. I don't really pay a whole lot of attention. I remember the uproar when Canadian money changed the picture they had of the Queen, and it made her look old, and people got really upset. I knew people that were really upset that were like, this makes the Queen look awful. And it was fixed not too long after. The Queen's still in money. For those that are not Canadian, we're still in the Commonwealth. The Queen still shows up on our money. I don't mind this. And on the back it says, every individual is equal before and under the law and has the right to the equal protection and equal benefit of the law without discrimination. And that's from Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, Section 15. And it's the Canadian Museum for Human Rights that's on the back of it. So it's fun, and it's a bill that Yvonne's going to go through with the kids and point out all of the security features and go through who Viola Desmond was and how these storylines are important. And it's a strange thing how there can be a kerfuffle, it would seem, over changing a banknote. Because you could take the 50 and put Krusty the Clown on it as long as it's worth $50. Here's two Krusties. That's $100. You could put fuzzy dice, even make it fuzzy on the 100. And it's not really a big deal. But there are people who see it as a big deal, and that's strange, especially since in this day and age, of course, I don't carry any paper money. Everything I do is through my bank. It's all digital. It's through PayPal. It's through e-transfer. It's through my card. I never carry cash. So in a society that's going away from cash, I don't know. I think we're eventually headed towards basically a cashless society for the most part. Anyways, we only use cash if we have to at this point. Basically, cash is for Girl Guide cookies. Basically, I can't think of a whole lot else that I go, I need cash. Other than they're selling cookies, I want cookies, and they don't have a card. I mean, even your phone now, you can have the app for scanning a debit card. So it's strange that people get so bent out of shape about something so minor, but they do. And I wanted to talk about the fun little note. And if you haven't seen it, there it is. It is a fun little note. That's a fun bill. And Canadian money's kind of like that. So there you go. Just kind of a fun little thing to end the night on. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Now I'm actually going to go to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.